Malaysia, under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, established the Southeast Asia Regional Centre for Counter-Terrorism, SEARCCT, on the 1st of July 2003. With a vision to be a regional centre of excellence, SEARCCT aims to develop a competent and vigilant counter-terrorism centre in Southeast Asia through top-notch research, comprehensive capacity-building programs, and state-of-the-art mechanisms to counter extremist messaging. These pillars are the catalysts for SEARCCT to becoming a centre of reference on terrorism and counter-terrorism. In implementing its missions, SEARCCT has identified 5 flagships that represent the focus areas of concentration when it comes to capacity-building programs and research on counter-terrorism, which are investigation and legal aspects, chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear and explosive, CBRNE, and crisis management, critical infrastructure protection, CIP, preventing and countering violent extremism, PCVE, and terrorism financing. With the advancement of technology and the emergence of a borderless and faceless world, SEARCCT acknowledges the growing threat of terrorism in all forms and by various means, all of which should be addressed appropriately. SEARCCT has done this by exposing participants on the latest developments in counter-terrorism, in-depth discussions with experts, live exercises, and the whole-of-government approach. SEARCCT's significant role in the region can be highlighted through the variety of capacity-building programs that are designed to elevate the learning experiences of participants in terms of skills and knowledge acquired in counter-terrorism measures and approaches. Within a decade of its establishment, the centre has conducted hundreds of programs with thousands of participants from various government agencies, foreign governments, civilians, as well as local and international organisations. These programs reflect SEARCCT's efforts in encouraging the exchange and sharing of best practices among local and foreign agencies that have established a well-versed network for future cooperation. Since its establishment in 2003, SEARCCT has steadily grown to become the focal point in the field of counter-terrorism in the region, due to the emphasis placed on capacity-building programs as a good counter-terrorism approach. SEARCCT also conducts research on terrorism and counter-terrorism related issues, and regularly publishes articles and monographs while actively participating and delivering lectures and papers at local, regional, and international forums. These publications serve as a reference, as well as provide avenues for SEARCCT to make recommendations on terrorism and counter-terrorism issues. Among them are monographs entitled Reaching the Youth, Countering the Terrorist Narrative, Al-Jama'ah al-Islamiyah and more, while lectures conducted include SEARCCT's University Lecture Series, SEARCCT's Looking Back Lecture Series, and SEARCCT's Public Lecture Series. At SEARCCT, we have one of the best collection of references and materials on counter-terrorism, strengthened through our projects on undergraduate radicalization, terrorist rehabilitation, terrorism financing, and many more. SEARCCT's web portal also serves as a platform for the global audience to gain access to information and analysis provided online. This fulfills SEARCCT's mission of promoting public awareness and disseminating information on the threat of terrorism and measures taken to counter it. At present, we are dedicated to monitoring terrorist messaging for potential radicalization and recruitment, and to provide counter-narratives based on the analysis of these messages, which are then used to craft counter-messaging digital products for end users. These end products are then evaluated on their impact, reach, and significance. It is instrumental for SEARCCT to contest extremist messaging by winning both hearts and minds through this platform, in the hopes of addressing specific threats at home and throughout the region. With the mutual aim of preventing terrorism and educating the public on counter-terrorism approaches, SEARCCT has collaborated with ASEAN member states and nations in other regions across the globe. SEARCCT has also been building bridges around the world through the many courses and programs that have been attended by both local and international delegates, NGOs, the private sector, and the public sector. Terrorism knows no boundaries, And this drives SEARCCT to be an international entity dedicated to supporting and enhancing counter-terrorism efforts in the region and beyond. With the support of the global community, SEARCCT will continue to engage and explore new partnerships, research areas and programs in order to achieve its mission of becoming a regional centre of excellence in counter-terrorism training, research and strategic communications in the future.